Hey, what's up guys? This is Alejo. Today we have a new class and today I want to talk to you about how to speak like a native speaker, all right? We all Latin people, we really want to talk like American people or British or New Zealand or Australian, any person that speaks English, we want to imitate that accent. It's difficult because we have a very strong Latin accent, but we have to work on it. So today I'm going to give you 3 clues to kind of modify our speaking way so we can sound a little bit more like a native person, all right? Number 1, word connection. Word connection. People who speak English natively, they do not pronounce word by word when they speak. You know, they try to connect the words. For example, if I have the word black car, even though the sound of this one, I mean the word, the letter is K, the sound is C. And the sound that starts the new word is also C. C plus C, we should get it connected, all right? We shouldn't say, I have a black car, because, you know, that sounds like you are a robot when you're talking. So you might want to say, I have a black car, black car. So I use both sounds into one. I have a black car, right? I have a black car, right? For example, these words, what are you doing? Or what do you want? It's not, I mean, when people are speaking normally, they don't go like word by word or letter by letter. They want to connect all those words. So you want to say something like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Unless you are talking specifically and make an emphasis on something. You say, hey, what are you doing? Okay, but that's a different story. In this case, I want to sound faster. I want to sound cooler, more like native person. So I say, what are you doing? What are you doing? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? It sounds very, cut. When I say, what do you want? I say, what do you want? Okay? And for example, in this case, when a consonant is very close to a vowel, in this case, the T at the, and also the A, you don't want to say not at all. Not at all, because, that sounds very cut. But you really want to say not at all, okay? For example, if somebody says, hey, are you uncomfortable? I say, no, not at all. Not at all right? Not at all. Because I mix the sound of this T and this A. So number 1, try to connect words that could be connected, all right? Like for example, black car, what are you doing? What do you want? Or not at all. Number 2 is make words a little bit shorter, if they can be shorter, all right? For example, this word, not a lot of people would say comfortable. Nobody says that. So you really want to make it like a shorter, smaller word, and you say comfortable. I am very comfortable, not comfortable, because that sounds not very good, all right? And people will say like, oh, this person is a Latin person. No, but you want to make it like a really native person, so comfortable. How about this one? So many people say interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. But to be honest, I can hear people say interesting. Oh, this is very interesting. Very interesting. Interesting. All right? Not interesting, but interesting. Or for example, this word is very common. It's very common. Every. Normally people will say like every month, every day, every teacher, right? Unless you're making emphasis on that word. You say, who came to the party? Every person, all right? every person. In this case, you want to make an emphasis on that. You want to go there further, and you want to say something like a little bit stronger. So you say every. But in this case, I think it's better if we say every, everyone, every song. All right? And last one, number 3, very important, and is contractions. You know, you can learn English and talk like, you know, normally, but you are gonna find in songs, in music, in movies, in videos, that people speaking in English, they really use contractions. What is a contraction? It's not saying I am Alejo, but saying I'm Alejo. I am a teacher. I'm a teacher. It sounds better, it sounds faster, you know. For example, this case, I will go. That is absolutely correct if you can say I will go. But if you really want to sound like a native person, you must say I'll go. I'll go. In fact, you can use it with any other pronoun. For example, she will go. You can say she'll go. Oh, she'll go. Or we'll go. Not we will go, but we'll go. Or for example, if I say I would go, which is in Spanish, yo iría, I would go. I can say I'd go. Hey, I'd go. It sounds better. Sometimes it's difficult when we're doing listening, but if we start making this our own, and we really, you know, embrace this, and we really do something with this, when we listen to that in songs and listening exercises, we are going to understand, because now we have this in our system, right? Sometimes when we are doing a listening test or something like this, normally when we're taking it, we don't understand because they use this, but we don't, all right? We are expecting the person saying, I am a professor, but the person says, I'm a professor, and you say like, what? But if you start doing it yourself, then the listening is going to be even better, all right? I hope this class was interesting to you guys, and I'll see you next class. See you later, my friends.